This video has spoilers for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Go watch the movie, it's incredible! Hey, so, does anybody know how to turn this alarm effect off? I, didn't think this through very well. Oop, there's the button. Anyway, as you might have guessed, this video is all about Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and, it's a really good movie. I don't usually get teary-eyed in movies, but this one had me tearing up twice. I mean, the first time was in the first scene when, it was just peak, but whatever. Anyway, I guess the first thing I should really talk about is Maria! Because, that's a big draw for this movie, Shadow's story. But what they actually did was really cool. In the games, Maria's sort of this, angelic, can do no wrong, just that kind of thing, just pure and innocent and, not really like an actual kid. But in the movie, she's a little more just like a normal person, and that makes her death way sadder than her just being like an angel, she's just like a normal person. So when she died, nobody in my theater was cheering. I mean, my mom was starting to tear up when she saw it, so, it's just really handled well. And, they did Shadow justice, he's awesome in this movie. Shadow. Ugh, Shadow. This movie reworks Shadow for a new generation while still keeping him familiar enough to feel like Shadow. And he is he's not the Shadow from the Meta era. He's the Shadow from the Adventure era and just the 2000s in general. This movie is so good, y'all. That whole thing about the light shines even though the star is gone, that was awesome, that scene of Sonic and him on the moon. Ugh. And Shadow kicks some butt, And, that also leads me to, Keanu Reeves and just the voice acting in this movie in general. It's great. Keanu Reeves did a fantastic job. I know a lot of people were worried after just hearing him in the Sonic X Shadow Generations DLC. No, he's amazing in this. There is no reason for you to be concerned. I've seen nothing but praise for this man. Well, it's become increasingly obvious. I can deny it no longer. The last 30 minutes of this movie are so hype. So, think about this. You're sitting in theaters with your whole family because you managed to drag all of them along to come see this crazy movie with you, and you're just sitting there, and Sonic and Shadow are on the moon, and you just hear, bwah, 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 and then they play Live and Learn, and it's freaking awesome. Totally hypothetical situation, didn't happen to me at all. And then they freaking go super, and they just do cool crap for the whole movie. And it's awesome. And then Super Shadow, him and Eggman sacrifice themselves. I did give a spoiler warning, so don't complain about that. And then Eggman in his game-accurate suit, and then just the whole thing was so good. I haven't actually seen anybody bring this up, but Gerald would have no reason to make the super high-tech suits for them, if he's just gonna destroy everything, even if he just wanted to destroy the planet and not them, there'd be no point. But, I have actually 2 possible suggestions for why he made those suits. One, he needed to string Ivo along until, they got to fire the cannon, and so he built these suits that look like they were kind of made to rule the world, even though there's not going to be a world left, just to, trick him, and then also to fight him should he rebel, which happens. Also, I really liked the changes that they made to the climax just to mix the story up a little bit. It's not like these are make or break, like, oh, I can only see the story this way, but like, I still did appreciate them changing it up a little bit for us fans. I really liked that the cannon fired directly at them, and they had to actually, hold it back while Eggman and Tails and Knuckles pulled the laser thing to the moon. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then Sonic actually being the one to fall to Earth instead of Shadow was actually a pretty cool reversal of roles. So yeah. And then that darn post-credit scene. Probably sounded so southern there, oh lord. It was Amy and Metal Sonic, and oh my gosh, that means so much for the future of this franchise. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I have a theory. But hey, that's just a theory. A Sonic theory. Thanks for watching. Okay, but seriously, I do have a theory. So in the Archie comics, there is this issue where Dr. Robotnik supposedly dies. He just gets sent to another dimension, thanks Lowart. And they think he's dead. So, this, protocol gets activated, and basically it's, supposed to, destroy the entire planet, because if he can't have it, then nobody can. So he has this thing, this failsafe for when he dies, to destroy the entire planet. But what if the movies had something similar, but for Sonic specifically? So, what if in the second movie, Robotnik talks about spreading his evil to every corner of the galaxy, or universe, or whatever he said. I'm not a Sonic guy. I mean, I am, but shut up. So, what if Metal Sonics get sent across the galaxy, and then Amy comes, and she's like, hey, come on, guys, we gotta stop Metal Sonic. And so we see that there's multiple. So, what if all the Metal Sonics get spread across the universe? They're collecting data, sending it back to the original Metal Sonic, Neo Metal Sonic. That's the final battle of Phase 2 of the Sonic Cinematic Universe. But hey, those are just my thoughts, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What was your favorite part of the movie, and what do you think's coming up next for the Sonic Cinematic Universe? Or Sonic Movie Extended Universe, or whatever Paramount's gonna call it, or whatever the fans choose to call it, I don't know. But, yeah, see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe.